Welcome everybody. Today we're looking at something a little bit different, for me at least. My name's Christina, this is Kit Guru, and we are looking at in-ear headphones today. I'm a massive audiophile and I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to headphones, having the right sound profile for me, and if not, allowing me to change it. I also prefer out-of-ear headphones or overheads. So these bad boys are gonna have to do some super hard work to impress me here. Let's see if they can convert me. We are looking at the One More True Wireless ANC in-ear headphones with the RRP of £189, but you can find them on Amazon for about £169.99. Okay, so before we start, let me ask you a few questions. Do you like tech? Do you think that what we do helps you buy the best item for you? And finally, do you like what we do here? If the answer is yes to one or more of these questions, then please support us completely free by hitting the subscription button and hitting that notification bell. If you answered yes to two or more of these answers, then I'd really strongly recommend you considering repping the Guru vibes with our merch, which you can find down below. Without your continued support, we cannot bring you the quality and unbiased reviews we do today, so thank you so much. Okay, so I thought I would do this a little bit differently because if you're anything like me, you might be thinking, I've never heard, excuse the pun, headphones, heard, of One More before, and some might be less likely to invest for that reason. So I thought we would say a little bit about the company itself. One More is a global company with products being sold in Canada, US, Brazil, Germany, Japan, Spain, and many, many more, including here in the UK. They have made a partnership with Luca Bignardi, who is a four-time Grammy-winning sound engineer. His job, tuning all of One More's products to make sure you hear what the artist intended. So, okay, no pressure here, One More, but I'm already expecting greatness. More than likely due to his greatness and the other engineers working on the products, of course, One More were the first to win the THX certification. Okay, so what does that mean? THX certification establishes a rigorous set of industry standards for audio reproduction. The certification means that the sound coming out of your 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound system or any other speaker is precisely as the audio engineer intended whilst he was recording and mixing it. Other awards include Most Recommended In-Ear Headphones since 2016 by Consumer Reports, Good Housekeeping Institute Award, European Hardware Awards of 2019, Red Dot Design Award, Consumer Electronics Show Awards. In Design Awards, they have even teamed up with Aerosmith. And the best is left to last. One More have previously won our Best Buy Award. Okay, well, yeah. What does all this mean anyway? Let's see what One More has to offer. On to the packaging. I know some people don't care at all about packaging, but for me, it's all part of the customer experience. If I have paid a premium price, I want a premium experience all the way through. And before even opening this box, it's made an impression on me. This shows that this company is keen on details. There is a little metal, not plastic, not a sticker, a metal magnetic latch on the outside of the box. I felt like I was opening a vault to some kind of futuristic tech here. Inside, we're greeted with some key features and quick actions on the spine, and the whole thing is covered with the plastic screen that shows some more actions and features. The slick looking earbud case and the earbuds themselves sit proud in an all black mount, and when taking the first section out, the earbuds have their own foam bracket of which you can pop them out of, and the metal case comes out from the indent underneath. I tell you now, this is one of the most premium unboxing experience I've had in a very long time, and we still have more to go. The manual and the paraphernalia are encased in this high GSM textured paper that feels like a high-end business card. There is also another box here, and in this you get a lovely little bag. It feels amazing. Inside here is the extensive selection of ear tips and O-hooks of different sizes, the USB-C lead. I mean, okay, wow, I'm trying to not get too blown away here by these, but they've already got me with their marketing and packaging, I'm not gonna lie. So let's shake all this off and have a little closer look at the buds themselves. The case feels really premium with a smooth metal material. There is also a metal fascia on the inside which surrounds the buds, but inside the indentations it is plastic with a gloss finish on top and satin on the inside of the bottom indents. Underneath is a big rubber pad too, which is great because it's not going to skid off the top of a book or something if you place it on something not exactly flat. It is really nice that they've included an LED that shows you the charge and that kind of thing, and when you open the case it also shows the charge level. There is 3 colours, green, amber and red. Green is 100% and you can probably work out the rest. Okay, so on to the buds. I'm really enjoying this gloss carbon fibre look on the top of these, combined with the red grille. It gives me that expensive racing car vibe. The rest of the earpiece is this matte plastic. There is a little button on the back and of course the charging contacts in silver. I think this is a really freaking pretty little package if you ask me. Tactility is also super important, and when you open the lid there is a satisfaction factor here because the lid clicks into place when open and clicks shut as well. That's a really good sound, isn't it? The cold of the metal case is also very tactile. The rubber of the ear tips and the O-hooks really feels soft and supple. The rubber is almost satin to touch. Now, the important bit, what do they feel like in your ears? I generally struggle with in-ear headphones. They normally fall out when I move my face and it's a total nightmare. However, with the various different ear tips and O-hooks, I managed to actually find a fit that worked. It was these kind of oval shaped ones that did it for me. Usually there are only different size circle in-ear tips and my ear canal is just way too small for these, so at last I found a comfortable in-ear experience. Thank you, one more. Moving on to key features, so just to run through these because there is a lot. There is the hybrid active noise cancellation, dual ANC microphones plus the dedicated digital signal processor, effectively analysing and blocking out environmental and in-ear noises. Choose between 2 levels of active noise cancellation and pass-through, ambient mode with a simple tap of the finger, level 1 filtering out unwanted noise up to 35 decibels, and level 2 suppressing ambient noise up to 20 decibels. Level 3 is pass-through and lets in ambient noise so you can stay aware of your surroundings. The ANC microphones catch environmental and in-ear noises respectively, which allows noise to be suppressed at a broader range of frequencies, as sort of mentioned earlier. These hybrid dual driver earbuds are featuring one more's patented balanced armature to handle high frequencies and a dynamic driver for those lows too. Seamless connection is an optimized Qualcomm chip with Bluetooth 5, provides a fast and stable connection with low power consumption. Compatibility with aptX and AAC ensures you're receiving the best wireless audio quality. We haven't really spoke about the controls, so here goes. There are buttons on each earbud that give you control over volume, song selection, phone calls and voice assistance. Touch control enables you to filter through different ANC levels and pass through as mentioned above. They feature wired plus wireless charging. You can choose between wired Type-C and wireless QI charging options. Fast charge functionality gives you an additional 2 hours of use on only 10 minutes of charge time, with ANC on 4 hours earbuds are fully charged, 10-hour charging case fully charged, total play time around 14 hours. If ANC is off, 5 hours fully charged, 13 hours charging case fully charged, and total play time is 18 hours. This of course can vary. These little beauts also have an optimized Qualcomm chip with Bluetooth 5 as mentioned earlier, and this helps with that fast and stable connection with lower power consumption. Even in places with tremendous signal interference like airports or train stations, you can make sure that you're going to stay connected and your music should be uninterrupted. Infrared sensors auto pause playback. These ANC earbuds will automatically pause music when you take one of them out of your ear thanks to that built-in infrared sensor. Another awesome feature is once initially paired, you open the case and they automatically reconnect to that device, so no messing around. There is so much to these headphones. I would really recommend, if you're interested, looking at specs on our website kitguru.net. Okay, so let's talk about usability. When using ANC options, you have to physically tap the headphone to get it to work, which feels a little bit odd because it's on the inside of your ear. Not exactly comfortable. I found it was a little less responsive impressive whilst music was playing as well. So I'd recommend turning the music off while switching ANC options. That's my personal tip. I got a better reaction using my nail rather than my finger pad too. Other than that, all other functionality was easy to use. Press and hold to turn music on and off, double tap the button on the right or left bud to go back or forward a track, and of course tapping the button on the left or right earbud to go up and down in volume. When listening to music and changing the volume though, you do need to give it a bit of time in between clicks, so a few seconds before pressing it again, or it does confuse it as you holding the button down, which pauses the song. Also, answering calls and the quality of my voice given to the person on the other end was apparently very clear, and you double tap on the right earbud to answer the call and double tap to hang up. Single tap, same as the music volume controls, to go up and down in volume. Also, the range is absolutely insane. I managed to leave multiple rooms and they were still connected, leave my phone in the original room. I was really impressed, and we've got old school stone walls too, so I'm really impressed. I found that these buds are super impressive also with their charge. I really struggled to run them down in normal use, and they definitely live up to their previously mentioned charge claims, give or take 10%. You can also use them one bud in, one bud out, as mentioned earlier, and you can change the slave. You will lose some of that functionality when doing this, such as volume, skip track for instance, and this will then need to be done on the actual device rather than using the bud gestures. They also work really well with that infrared sensor, stopping playback and reinstating playback when in or out of your ears. If they're not used for 3 minutes, they automatically go into standby, which is fantastic for power consumption. Finally, there's also a companion app which is used for mostly firmware updates, but there are some other features here too. Smart playback options in regards to the auto pause. You have a quick guide for your product and smart burn-in, which helps you wear the speakers in to optimize performance. This can be done just by listening to music over time. So sound test onto the phone call, as mentioned earlier, that was super clear, no problems there, but the incoming voice did sound a little bit bassy to me, and these are obviously made for music, so yeah, I'm not bothered. Music sounds epic in my opinion, a perfect balance between bass, mids and highs. It gives you a really satisfying, deep layered experience. I tried R&B, rock, classical, and these headphones captured the mood of all of the songs, which is what I'd expect. To be honest, it was fantastic listening to classical music through these, as you could really hear everything. It was almost slightly emotionally overwhelming, as the sound was like really huge. It was almost like being there. It's beautiful. A huge thumbs up from me. There is no problem with losing vocals or bass being too boomy or highs being too tinny, even at really high volumes, and believe me, these can go really loud. I don't recommend pushing them as loud as possible because you will hurt your ears. So let's go over some pros and cons. The pros are the packaging experience is amazing, lots of ear tips and O-hooks of different sizes, serious tech and awards behind these. They are literally living up to everything that they've specified. USB-C charger and wireless charging is a bonus. Automatic pairing in the box, amazing craftsmanship, lush metal case. Specs are out of this world, premium experience all the way through, looks and feel, packaging, everything. It was just fantastic. They're really easy to use too. The functionality is great, and the whole experience of listening to music, you can hear so much more. It's like a totally different world. Also, there is great battery conserving tech in these with that 3-minute standby, etc. Okay, so some cons. They're not cheap. I'm not gonna lie, they're not cheap, but I think they're worth every penny. So is it a con? I'll let you guys decide. Tapping the earbuds in your ear feels a bit odd. Okay, it does feel a bit odd. It feels like you're tapping your own brain, but oh well, you know, you can probably deal with that. ANC options could have been a little bit more responsive. The volume is a bit slow to change, but this could be to protect your ears, because if you are pressing loads of times and it goes really loud really quickly, obviously that could cause damage. So I do understand that. The incoming call voice is also a little bit boomy, but conclusion, I think you know my conclusion. I'm pretty blown away. The sound of these are absolutely impeccable. For someone that really appreciates music, the layers within it is amazing. There's just so much satisfaction, and it's really pleasing to listen to music in these. There are not many headphone manufacturers, especially in-ear headphones, that I've seen that can achieve this. Even if you're not an audiophile like myself, there is nothing to lose with these headphones. Who wouldn't want the best experience possible? In my opinion, these are the best in-ear headphones I have ever come across, 100%. So let us know down in the comments if you have heard of one more before, or do you own a product by them? And don't forget, subscribe, ring the bell, check out our merch. And I have thoroughly enjoyed this review, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Christina, Kit Guru, see you soon.